What's up guys, Nepenthes here, and welcome to the 8th and final skill game that I will be bringing you. There are of course only 8, and if you have missed the other 7, where have you been? But yeah, the other 7 are in the playlist. I will leave the link to the playlist below, but it should also be just on my channel page somewhere. Right now I've got the advanced shooting skill game. It's probably the most requested one, which is why I left it to the end, just to keep you guys waiting that little bit more. And just like with the regular shooting, I actually started with Robbie Keane. I think I picked Wayne Rooney halfway through this. And basically this for me is the most effective skill game when taking in regards to moving the stuff that you learn into a real match situation. Just practicing and practicing and practicing the advanced shooting will make you so much more clinical, and it will make you learn just so many different shooting techniques. I saw so many times in FIFA 12 people would send me screenshots of them having, 20 shots, 15 on target and not scoring. And granted, quite a few of those would have been from outside of the box, but even sometimes quite a few of them from inside of the box. And a lot of the reason for that was because maybe you was picking the wrong shot choice. Perhaps you was picking the wrong amount of power. So just very, very simple things, just that you could adjust slightly and potentially get another goal from. So here we are with, I think this is the manual shooting controls, which I actually really enjoyed in the advanced shooting session, because once you do hit that target with a manual control, you feel like you've achieved, you feel like you're a hero. And the fact that there is manual in all of the ball control games, because there's obviously not manual in free kicks, there's not manual in dribbling, there's also one more that there's not manual in, but I cannot remember it at this stage. But for the ones that do have the manual options, when you complete the skill challenge, you feel such a sense of accomplishment, because manual is one of the hardest things to do. And got to give, again, big credit to the people that do play on manual controls, especially if you play with manual controls online and have, like a positive winning record. I tip my hat to you guys, because it's not easy. So that was the silver level, guys, and it was manual. And here in the gold level, you've got to beat the keeper. And I think there's a defender. Is there a defender that starts charging you down as soon as you touch the ball? Pretty sure there is. So the idea here is just to get as many points as possible for the skill game. And this, as I say, this was one of my favourite skill games. The reason why I like the other ones better were because they were more enjoyable to play. But I think with this one, it's definitely the most rewarding because of how many options you have. And just as you see there, guys, I do pick Rooney. I don't know why I picked him over any other striker. He's always subject for much controversy in FIFA. A lot of people think he deserves to have his rating. A lot of people think he doesn't deserve to have the high rating that he has. But I'll leave that one for you guys in the comments section. So you see me starting. I think I restart 2 or 3 times here, just as I try and figure out actually what to do to beat the keeper. The final skill challenge is only 1 minute long, and eventually I do figure out some pretty good techniques to destroy the keeper and get myself some nice goals. And with the manual controls yet again, which is very tough, but hey, that's part of the skill games. They're not here to be made easy for you. They are here to really educate you. And I know, speaking to EA quite a lot throughout the last week or so, they believe these skill games will completely transform people's online experience and maybe push people that don't tend to play online, that play offline, whether in Ultimate Team or not, because Ultimate Team can be a hugely offline game. They have the offline tournaments, you can play offline games, you can still collect coins and win trophies. And funnily enough, there was other than the train, there was a guy who had a record of something stupid like 5,000 wins and no losses, and a stupid amount of trophies. And he had obviously played all offline games on the easiest setting. But maybe it'll encourage people like that just to take their game online and see how well they can do. This is the final skill challenge, guys. I really enjoyed this one because it gave you so many different positions where you could be in a real life game, over the top balls, over your shoulder, coming in from an angle, just one-on-one with the keeper, long-range shots, you know, over-the-top chip through balls. It gave you absolutely everything and really allowed you to perfect your skills in terms of what you could actually do. You know, I tried to be a little bit too cocky sometimes, and I definitely tried to show off just so that we can get some nice goals for you guys here. And this is again manual controls, guys, but it's just real entertaining, and this was one of the funnest games to play. When we was in the EA office, they had a huge 50-inch screen, no wait, 100-inch screen. If you check out Rob Hodgson on Twitter, you'll be able to see the image of that screen and all of us standing, you know, beside it for a group photo. And we was all playing, all the YouTubers and some of the EA guys were playing the skill games, and this was one of the most hotly contested because, you know, you've only got a certain amount of time. You've only got, I think, 2.5 minutes it starts you with, or 3 minutes, to score as many goals as possible, get as many points as possible, and it was hugely contested. I think one of the top scores was around 15,000 in the 3 days that I spent at EA. I'm pretty sure I beat that 15,000 record. I got around 18,000 in this game mode, but it was definitely entertaining. And this whole experience, guys, and this whole trip, if I haven't said it enough already, and I don't even remember saying it too much in the videos, for EA to invite me and the other YouTubers down, I'm exceptionally grateful. I'm very, very happy to have been put in this position. It makes me feel like all the hard work that I did in FIFA 12, it just, you know, has paid off. As much as I do actually complain about the game, I completely love the game because, hey, if I didn't love FIFA, I wouldn't be playing it. But yeah, I mean, I have my I have my issues with the game, no doubt. I'm sure you guys know that was a sexy, sexy goal there from Ronaldo. Yeah, I have my issues with FIFA 12, as I'm sure everyone did. But ultimately, you know, as a football lover and as a gamer, FIFA is the best game out there. There's absolutely no one touching it, and that, of course, that's my opinion. We have a lot of Pro Evo fans in the world. Not that I think they'll be watching this video, but yeah, I'm very, very grateful for EA for inviting me down and having the option to play. So we're coming to the end of the video here, guys, and the end of the skill set section. So thank you very much for watching the skill sets. I'll have a lot more FIFA 13 content coming as soon as possible. But yeah, hit that like button would be amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.